What's good? It's another one, something like the other one. You know what I'm saying? Don't chill it back up in this thing, man. Your brother, your cousin, your homie, your friend. Here I am. We up in here, and the basis for this discussion today is learning to regard your own. You know what I'm saying? Regard your own, and I'm speaking as into ethnicity. Uh, there will be another video speaking on integration, whether it was a good thing or whether it was a bad thing. Is integration the thing that's hindering our progression, or is it the same thing that's strengthening our progression? Or are we just trying to claim rights to our involvement of what has been established here in America? You know, so we're gonna go into that on a whole nother video. But in this video in particular, we will go in on regarding our own. You know, and when I say that, I want to be very clear. I'm speaking to us. This is not really a discussion open or a dialogue open to other ethnicities to chime in and give their opinion. And if you are of my ethnicities or of the tribe of Judah, if you are of the tribe of Judah, then and you hear another ethnicity speaking about anything that's said in this video, disregard their comment. You know, I want you to disregard their comment because they have no value here on this channel to speak anything and have us respond to anything, because we will today, in today's section, we will regard our own. We will not regard them. We will not respond to them. We will not consider their remarks. We will not consider their comments. You understand me? So I really want to focus on us regarding our own, what we are doing as a people, what's going on with us as a people. And I'm not speaking what the media is projecting about us as a people, because if we focus on what the media is saying about us or as a people, they would say we just some like demasculated people. We are weak, foolish, and stupid people. Straight up. It ain't no other way to sugarcoat it. And we know otherwise as they know otherwise. That's why they keep our history, our origins, who we really are, they keep it secret. But I'm here to tell you today that we are of the tribe of Judah. You know, the biblical people. That's who we are. You know, and I love my dark-skinned women. I love my dark-skinned men. We come of various different complexions and shades. You know, I love my people in all our shades. And you know, I know it's you know what I'm saying, we dealing with a lot of integrations, but as long as you represent and you regarding our own, you're regarding our whole as a people, you just regarding what's up, what's going on with the people, then yes, you know what I'm saying, I embrace you to the highest extent. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you for being on this channel and becoming involved. I want everybody to make a comment, say something, because if you black, you have a voice, and I want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Whether if you, oh, I'm not black, I'm of the tribe of Judah, or I'm not black, or America is our land, and we've been here, we are aboriginals, or no matter what your opinion, I want to hear it. So leave your comment down there, yo. Leave it down there, man. Let me read it and say, You know what I'm saying? If you got some game, each one teach one. We teach our own, you know? So spit your game, spit your knowledge. We want to hear it. Make your comments, you know? We want to hear it. If you have something intelligible to say it, you know? and this is regarding our people, you know, and I want to go in on that basically because a lot of times when when we speak to about regarding our own or as any topic where it comes up to where it's really us regarding ourselves, we happen to also always at a lot of times be so uh very inclusive to other ethnicities. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? As to my black and brown community. You know what I'm saying? So uh and embracing anybody that's basically, you know what I'm saying? We are embracing people. That's what we do. We often embrace anybody that's suffering from neglect. You know what I'm saying? The Black Panther Party, y'all know we organized and taught and educated various ethnicities and groups, different races of people, how to organize a community and get some justice about what's going on in their community and how to and how we taught other ethnicities how to better organize their communities to form programs that will better their people in the future as far as litigations and legal proceedings and how to take step by step to get to from point A to point B, so to speak. You know, a lot of these ethnicities, they took their game and they ran and did their own thing, and in return, they gave us hate. And we are the origin of all people. And a lot of people look upon that and they give us hate in return. You know, so I say regarding our own is to consecrate. You know what I'm saying? We can't let their thoughts be in our minds. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? Our minds is a precious place. You know what I'm saying? That's where our thoughts and our most intimate thoughts are. So we don't want to let their words have no play in where our thoughts, you know what I'm saying, our energy produces. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to let their words have no play, really. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to let their words have no play. It's a lot of things that I, as a member of the black community, or you want to say African American, or whatever you want to say, it's a lot of things that I personally don't know. You understand? Now, it's a lot of things that I do know. That I do know for sure. It's a lot of things that I do know for sure. You know what I'm saying? You want to be correct for sure. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I do know for sure. Hey, so there's a lot of things I do know for sure, all right? And what I don't know, I believe, and I know for a fact that there is another brother or another sister out there that know what I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we basically want to start sharing information. That's what I want this channel to be about, sharing information, man, as a collective, man. They say that this, I don't even know how to say the dang word, man. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Hey, but it's an intriguing word, and I feel like I really relate to it. So diaspora, I wanted to say it right, and that's the word. Diaspora, it represents some people, particularly the origins of the word was used in reference to us, man, the ones that are spread far and wide throughout the world. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we have a common connection. We are a people. You know what I'm saying? We are the diaspora. And we, here in America, we are a collective. We also share a collective in Liberia. There has been a bond that has been seemingly broken or trying to be erased about the African American, what should I say, connection and bloodline lineage to Liberia. I'm actually want to give a shout out to Liberia. You know, all my Liberian brothers and sisters out there, man, keep it solid, man. There's a lot of things going on in Liberia for my American brothers and sisters. If you don't know, man, Liberia, man, is a country that's out there struggling. But however, a lot of free slaves were sent, and Liberia was not called Liberia until the freed slaves from from America went to Africa. You know what I'm saying? It was some type of program that they had put together, and they went over there and they built up Liberia to what I guess it is today. You know what I'm saying? But it was other Africans there already, and the free slaves went over there and interacted with them African Americans and built it up and formed Liberia. Liberia stands for liberty, and their sign is a sign. Their sign is a sign that symbolizes them coming from America on the ship and seeing the land of Africa. And everybody was pointing like, you see the land. So everybody was pointing like this. They was like, you see, you know what I'm saying? That's the land or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they was pointing to the land like, look, that's the land. So they got statues of individual black people pointing to something off in the distance, and that's what that pointing represents. If you ever see Liberia and you see the pointing, when they was coming from America and they first start seeing the land of Liberia, they start pointing, you know what I'm saying, at the land, and that became the image, you know what I'm saying, that symbol that is often seen in Liberia, you know what I'm saying, and that's that image, and that's what it represents. It represents the free slave coming from America to Liberia. They speak English, and they also got our last names: Johnson, Smith, Brown, Taylor. You know, they got all the black lads, Henderson. They got all these last names out there in Liberia, so they got some real blood lineage. But I'm also telling you, in Liberia, you cannot say that I'm lying. That once you start engaging with the Liberians, a lot of them will start making financial requests of you, start begging and asking you of things. I'm not to say that they are illiterate, but I'm saying that they are financially deprived. And I'm not saying that they are not smart. Some of them are very intelligent, but they will ask because, you know, for a lot of them, it's a financial struggle. You know what I'm saying? So consider going out there, consider visiting, be real careful about what you drink. Don't take your eyes off your drink if you go out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out there trying to meet up with nobody, you know what I'm saying? And just go out there to enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Book your own, schedule your own thing, and, you know, be real discreet about, you know what I'm saying, until you go out there and get a feel, because you will be in a foreign country and out there alone also amongst a lot of people that's, like I said, they are not illiterate, so they are not stupid, but yet they are financially deprived. So a lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them are financially deprived. So you want to go out there and make sure, yes, you be discreet about where you at, where you going, where you gonna be, who you let know where you at and where you gonna be on your food and your drinks. Be careful about that. You know what I'm saying? Places you go, inquire, do your research. Research where you're about to go. Research if anything has ever happened there at that place. Make sure it's legit, man. You gotta make sure that you're okay. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get out there, you can start meeting people and using your own discretion, but do not go at anywhere with nobody trying to tell you, let's go over here or there. You know, just really, I want you to get back to America safe so you could go back out there and make another trip, form some connections, form some relations, you know what I'm saying, and do it on a safe note. I don't want nobody going out there, and I want y'all to know that it is a serious place. We are a serious people, and despite all this stuff that's going on in America with this homosexuality they're trying to project, there are we do have a real other side of us that we haven't seen that's shown in Liberia is real gruesome. So be careful. I just saying, be careful. We are strong people and mighty people, but at the same time, in the Bible, it is written, my people are a stiff-necked people. You understand me? So we are stiff-necked, stubborn. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me on that and take heed on that. And back to the topic at hand, which we have been focusing on regarding our own. You know, I really want us to start thinking, man. A lot of us has integrated, chosen Mexican baby mamas, white baby mamas. You know, if that's what you do, it's what you do. But as far as the collective people, I don't feel like you really align with us because I can't see myself, even though, and I'm going to be honest, and this is the truth. This is the truth, and this is my shame. And I don't want to tell y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all because I know a lot of brothers out here doing this. This is my truth, bro. And I'm ashamed, and I should be ashamed. We gotta stop trying to poke on these other ethnicities, bro. We gotta have our limits, man. We can't be, well, if you do, you can't be trying to have her as your woman, your girlfriend. You are out of line. You are not aligned with the plans of the Most High Divine in the scripture. It is written. Now look it up on Google if you want to. It is in the scripture, it is written. Find you a virgin. This is out the Bible. Find you a virgin from your own tribe and take her as your wife. You know, now everybody want to be like, well, Moses, and you know, they want to start like, hey, Moses, hey, no. So you want to be, so you just want to stay dibbling outside. You want to say, well, since the leader did it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to ignore the word of the Most High. All right, I ain't knocking Moses. Whatever Moses did, but no. You know what I'm saying? And Moses took an African, a dark-skinned, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? As one of my acquaintances and might say, Moses took bread in and did not breathe out when it comes to this melanation. You know what I'm saying? Come to this, you know, we are of a divine calling of a superior being. We are the origin of all mankind. So we have to think on that. You know what I'm saying? And what we breathing and how we breathing and the characteristics of certain ethnicity groups. You know what I'm saying? What ethnicity group is comfortable with chopping off legs and arms? You know what I'm saying? That's not really in us. But however though, the Liberians. So get your mind right. Hey, it's sinners. You know what I'm saying? And sinners in the tribe of Israel, man, they often went to war and stuff. And you know, I'm not trying to curse, but yeah, they often went to war. And did some handling of the business when it comes to slanging that sword. Well, in today's time, it might be pistol. Even Jesus told his disciples, he said, I tell you now, take your money and go buy a sword, or take your sacks, your satchels, and go trade it in and buy swords. So it was an instruction given, and in today's time, those swords will be guns. And Jesus was numbered amongst the sinners. It says in those scriptures, so you can look it up. Google it. You know what I'm saying? Hey. But for the most part, I do want us to start really focusing on loving each other as far as the black man and the black woman. Now, that is a sacred union. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on in the household, but I promise you, our household is not worse than their household. You know what I'm saying? It's not worse, bro. Whatever is going on in our households is not worse than what's going on in their households. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. When you look at Europe, look at what's going on with European minors. Europe. You know what I'm saying? Just look on what's going on with they minors, bro. What's known to be going on with they minors? Europe. You know what I'm saying? Look what's known to be going on. Known. You know what I'm saying? Known. It's not a secret. You know what I'm saying? How do they thrive? How do they thrive? And this stuff is going on. Like, what the? You know what I'm saying? Understand me? Now, we're going to go on to the Mexicans or the Spanish. What's known to be going on in their household is known. We know this. It's not a secret. We know. Because it's done so much that everybody knows. We just know what's going on in their households. It's not a secret. So, and when I say this stuff, it's not a secret. It's not, bro. It's not. This is what's going on for real. You know? This is what's going on for real. Not for play. What's going on for real? And then look at, you know what I'm saying? Then look at our households. Wonder why we so different, bruh. Wonder why we so different. You know, look at our households. What's going on in our households. You know what I'm saying? Wonder why we so different. You feel me? Now, I want to say that. And also embark on all the trials and tribulations that our households face. You know, like me, I didn't have a pops. You looking at a bastard. No, for real. I didn't have a pops. You feel me? I didn't have a daddy in my household. You feel me? I eventually had a stepdad. Commonality. Anybody relate? Anybody? Stepdad didn't like me. Reminded him, he knew my pops. He knew my pops. He didn't like my pops. He kind of didn't like me, but he didn't mistreat her. I didn't get beat. My mama wasn't having that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start really thinking about how we treat each other, bro. Because we have mothers, we have sisters. You know, I have a sister that I love, man. And I want her to be treated right, you know. And we can't be hypocrites out here, bro. We cannot be a hypocrite, bro. You know what I'm saying? We cannot. If your sister was stupid, would you try to lace her boots or would you keep her dumb? If your sister was stupid, would you try to lace her boots? Would you try to give her some game, or would you try to keep her dumb and so the community, so the men in the community could have fun? You know what I'm saying? So we want to keep it on that same pretense. You feel me? If it's not your sister, she's still a sister though. So we got to start giving that game. Start lacing them up and, you know what I'm saying, and teaching them the knowledge that we got, you know what I'm saying, giving them the game. But we got to make sure the sisters that we talking to and giving the game ain't running behind our backs really trying to get pregnant by that Mexican or that white dude. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about regarding our own. You know what I'm saying? We can't have the men running out trying to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with the whites, a white girl, or the Mexican girl. Literally, like sometimes I be thinking like, shit, if I could hit one of them behind a bush or something, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, they down, like I'm down, like, hey, let me slide, let me go ahead. But nah, man, you know what I'm saying, as far as a girlfriend, baby mama, bro, that's out. I'm embarrassed, bro, I'm embarrassed. I don't even really want to get seen. I had a white female man that, you know what I'm saying, I was hitting one time, bro, and I was embarrassed. I went to the store. I was inside the store with her, man. I seen some queens up in there. And she's the white girl all trying to kiss me in my mouth. I was like, bro, I felt embarrassed. You feel me? I felt sad. I felt down. I felt like, damn, I got the queens over there. They looking at me. Even though the queens, a lot of the queens be acting funny and they be acting, but you know what I'm saying? We still got queens that deal with us. We still got queens that fuck with us. So we gotta do it for them. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it for like I said, we regard our own. You know what I'm saying? This conversation is about regarding our own, and always start with the man and the woman. That's the team that the Most High Divine put on this earth. You know what I'm saying? To be fruitful and to multiply for a greater good. You know what I'm saying? Not for a greater bad. Not for them to start attacking each other and hating on each other and not liking who they are. That's point blank period. You don't like, I love who I am, bro. If you love who you are, well, my principle, how I feel, if you love who you are, you will try to produce it again. And ain't no producing who I am and what I've been through with a white woman. There's no producing that. You know what I'm saying? If I love who I am, there's no producing that with a white woman. You see this dark-skinned, chocolatey ass face I got? You see this? I cannot produce this with a white. If I love this, who I am, who y'all see, I cannot produce this with a white woman. I cannot produce it with a Mexican woman. I could produce it with a black woman. You understand me? I could reproduce me, you know what I'm saying, with a black woman. But when I'm doing it with a Mexican or a white woman, a lot of self-hate going into making that child. Y'all don't know. You don't know because you really ain't liking yourself. You ain't liking your people, and you going to fuck with this other ethnicity under whatever clause or whatever justification you got for messing with the other race, but you're going to do that under some self-hate. There's some self-hate there. I do not care. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a black man and I go choose me a Mexican baby mama or a white baby mama or a white woman or a Mexican woman to be with and to make babies with, there's some black hate there within me. You know what I'm saying? Within me. I don't care how much I like her. It's a gang of black women in this world. A gang of them. I ain't got no excuse. If I just wanted to hit it, like I say, I'm gonna be honest. If I just want to hit it, I'm gonna do it with a condom and make sure she don't get pregnant. I'm gonna be embarrassed. I ain't gonna want my folks to see me like, dang, I just hit this white girl. I'm embarrassed, bruh, because my moral conscience let me know that it's not right. You know what I'm saying? Now, this regarding my own. I'm regarding my people, man, with this conversation. I'm opening up to y'all and letting y'all know that ain't right. With me, it don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, a lot of y'all love Kobe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all love Kobe, man. Respect to Kobe. I got respect for Kobe as a man. I don't really watch basketball or nothing. I don't really care about the sport. You know what I'm saying? But he has achieved something, yada, 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 whatever. However, his baby mama ain't black. You feel me? As a black man, I ain't got no regard, like no connect. It's not on no black card. You know what I'm saying? I don't regard Kobe on no black card. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You got too many queens out here. They got too many black women out here. Why are y'all so-called brothers and so-called sisters hating on the black race? And if you hating on the black race, then you not a part of the collective. You understand me? You're not a part of the collective. The collective gonna have understanding. The collective gonna be caring. The collective gonna be strong. The collective gonna be willing. you know what I'm saying, to deal with our own. The collective gonna be willing to give our own a chance. They're gonna see that black woman out there and go holler at her and make sure she all right. That black queen gonna shine a smile to that black man when she see him out there in traffic. You know what I'm saying? When she see him in the store, she gonna say, "How you doing, sir?" Or "How you doing, brother?" Or "How you doing, king?" You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how you know the ones that recognize they use words in reference to each other, king and queen. When they start using that, start knowing that you're around, you know what I'm saying? You're around somebody that's conscious. They probably be struggling. Like I said, I'll be embarrassed. They probably do their shit in another way. You know what I'm saying? They probably say, it's okay. I don't discriminate against nobody. No, fuck all that. Disregard all that. Because we have to discriminate. You know what I'm saying? We have to show love for our own. You know what I'm saying? We have to have something special for our own. You know what I'm saying? If not, you're being a weak link. You're being a weak link. You know what I'm saying? In the chain. You're the weak link in the chain of black solidarity. You know what I'm saying? You're a weak link in the chain of black solidarity. You understand me? You understand what that is. You understand what that's saying. I cannot be a strong link in the black chain of solidarity if I got a white girlfriend, if I got a white wife. You know what I'm saying? If I got a Mexican wife, I can't be a strong link. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell I'm a strong link in black solidarity, in the solidarity of the dark melanated people. No. I'm not producing a lookalike of myself. I'm doing a Michael Jackson. I'm doing a Michael Jackson. I'm sliding in here and sliding inside of her and she making a Michael Jackson. You feel me? I'm doing a Michael Jackson. I ain't be proud of black and then you're light skinned. You know what I'm saying? You're proud of being who you is, but you're making a light skinned child, bro. You making a mixed breed child. You making a confused. That child gonna be confused. That child. I know mixed breed babies, bro. They have stigmas, perceptions about black or perceptions about both sides of who they are. They picking and choosing what side they want to lean with. They're very confused. You know what I'm saying? Because they're both sides. And if you're a mixed breed and you're watching this right now, can you please be honest? Let me know what it's like. Give a comment and let them know what it's like being a mixed breed child. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. Can I get your honest opinion? Honest. Don't lie for the web. Be honest. You understand me? Tell the truth so these people can know to stop doing this, bruh. Stop putting these children through life like this. You know what I'm saying? Stop creating them situations for them to deal with and choose with this little mental strain and illness. They can't even sit comfortable within themselves. They integrated. Now this is the problem of integration. A child is integrated, he's confused as hell. Now it's the same thing with integration, but I ain't gonna go too much longer. I just want to let y'all know, man, solidarity, man. It starts with the man, the woman, the black man, really accepting and appreciating and loving who he is as a black man, and then a black woman appreciating and loving who she is fully as a black woman, and them coming together loving each other. The black man loving the black woman for being who she is, and the black woman loving the black man for being who he is. Bruh, that's when you talk about regarding our own. It starts there. It starts there. That's where it starts at. And you're going to take it to the scripture. It say something to the effects of God seen that he had created Adam, but he had not yet created for him a helper. You know what I'm saying? So he said he gonna make for him a helper. You know what I'm saying? Someone to help him. You know what I'm saying? So women, don't be choosing your man on. Don't be choosing your man on. Oh, he got all this, or he doing this, and he up like this, and he got this, and he got that. Choose him on something like, man, can you really see yourself helping him? You believe in what he doing? Does it make sense to you? Is it logical? Is the morals and principles aligned within his function, within his set goal and desire? Do those morals and principles align with yours? Do you think that they align with the Most High and Divine? Can you assist him in achieving this? Do you think that you will be successful in helping him achieve this goal? Then so, my bad, y'all, man. I got dry lips. But if you feel you could have helped him achieve this goal, then, and you liking on him, then jump in that lane with him. Meet him where he's at. You know what I'm saying? How they say, some cars, they say they got the superchargers. They say they got the superchargers. You know what I'm saying? That's what a woman is to a man. She like a supercharger. But she gotta be applicable. She gotta be applied to the right man that's suitable for her. The goals that he's pursuing. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be aligned with her. You know what I'm saying? So she could jump in there and she could help him along that way without feeling used and abused. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that she could do easily. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, man, be solid, man. Don't be on no foolish research, study. No, be close to God, man. And it's in our nature to take care of the women and to be a provider and to be a safe haven. You know what I'm saying? That's why she would help the provider in a safe haven. You know what I'm saying? It's a full circle, 360 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Regarding our own, 360 degrees. Regarding our own, man. Go chill at the white and yellow gold grill. Up out of here, man. Pop my mother's collar. Hey, if I ain't spit game, I spit some knowledge. Hey, you hear me? So it's win-win.